Yo, what's up guys, it's QuickSilver, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a SIG slash tag, whatever you want to call it, without using any stock images or whatsoever. Here's what the final result's going to be like. If not, it's going to be exactly like this. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. Go ahead and open up Photoshop, and what I mean by tag is I'm basically going to do it without having any fractals, stock images, or open source images, whatever you want to refer to it as. And basically, yeah, just that. And let's go ahead and wait on Photoshop. Come on, Photoshop. Alright. Now you guys want to basically just go to File. Photoshop is acting very crazy. And go to New. And start off with the width of 400 and the height of 120. Click OK. Photoshop is acting crazy. Go ahead and drag and drop your wallpaper slash character art, whatever it is, and go ahead and scale it to where you see fit, and right around there would be good. Alright, right click, saturize layer. I'm going to go ahead and go to filter, sharpen, smart sharpen, just to get away from that blurry effect that the scaling gave it. Alright, now you want to go ahead and duplicate that layer, and we're just going to make a clipping mask. So yeah, get the brush tool. I'm going to select the ink splatter brush and just kind of go with the flow of the SIG right there. Alright, drag that brush layer under the wallpaper, or duplicate layer, whatever you want to call it, and press Alt, Control, and G. Alright, now you see like you have an arrow pointing to the layer below it, and you really won't see any differences, well, no differences, until you move this layer around. So let's go ahead and move it around. Right around there, she's pretty good. Alright, now just go ahead and right click it and click merge down. Now grab the eraser tool, and I'm just going to erase around the areas I want to really focus on: his hand and his face. Alright, now create a new layer and go to the colors panel and just select black, because now we're going to jump into shadowing or shading. Select the soft brush tool and go ahead and go around the edges of the SIG, or whatever you don't want to stand out. You know, you don't have to overdo it, like go through all this. You just go ahead and get around the edges and lower the opacity for about 50%, around there, 52. Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead and create a new layer. Now with all this stuff, we're going to go to Image, Apply Image. With these settings, click OK, and now we have basically the entire image on one layer. And I'm going to go to Image again, go to Adjustments, and go to Gradient Map. And see, now you get this kind of effect here, like, and you can just go through these, and it basically all give you a different type of effect, color effect wise. And but for this signature, I used blue, red, and yellow. So let's go ahead and use that one. Now, this is not going to work out. We're going to make this SIG from an ugly SIG to a good SIG. So let's go ahead and go to Modes and select Hue. Now we have the original colors appear a more vivid. Let's go ahead and lower the opacity to around 57. Yeah. Create a new layer, and we're going to repeat this shadowing slash shading process over again. So get the brush tool with the soft brush again, and go on the edges. Now that you have that done, just lower the opacity. And now we're going to add flares. Select two colors that actually make the signature stand out a bit. For right now, I'm going to do like a reddish and a purplish color. Select the brush tool. Use the soft brush with around this size of 71p. Yeah, that's right. Change the color to red and go around the edges just to where it'll stand out more. So I'm going to do a red on the shoulder. My bad. Create a new layer and do this. Do not do it on that shaded layer. So go ahead and red on the shoulder and purple down here. Now you can change it on screen or soft light. Personally, I like the screen. Just lower that opacity a bit. Now we have all this stuff done. We're going to go ahead and create a new layer, and I'm going to do lighting. So go ahead and get color whites and grab the gradient tool. Click radial as your brush and foreground the transparent. It's your gradient editor. So go ahead and drag and drop it over the character art or whatever place you want to stand out, and lower the opacity. Now all that's left is a border. I'm going to do that. I want a grayish color, not all black, because I want it to stand out on an all black background. Select your rectangular selection tool and use about 1 pixel. Now go ahead and get the bucket tool. Fill in. Select all. Duplicate that layer. Go to edit. Transform. And click flip vertical. Now it's on both sides. Now, just to finalize the image, just go ahead and right click on any of the layers and click flatten the image. It'll name it background by default. Right click on it and click layer from background. Click OK. Filter, sharpen, smart sharpen. Now you can mess with the amount of it. You don't want to overdo it or you'll get something like this, and that is hideous. So yeah, just bring it down to right around there, if not a bit lower. Boom. And that's it, guys. Now from this, yep, pretty good. Yep. Well, this is QuickSilver. Don't forget to go to New Age MUGEN, visit our chat room, and suggest tutorials. Or if you have any suggestions, feel free to post that there. And welcome yourself to New Age. I'll post a link in the description. This is QuickSilver. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.